That's perfect piece of defensive work there from the Villa captain.
Yeah, it's goal kick for the Jogos. Games between Viper and Villa are not new to controversy. And one in particular was a return leg in Wangulukuku, where Vipers had refused to come back for the second half. It took intervention of Lawrence Mulindwa speaking to his captains, Nicholas Wadad and Tadeo Luanga, and that is when the game resumed.
Throw in according to the center referee. By the way, this is the 25th meeting between Vipers and Villa since November 2020. And out of the 24 already played, Villa's managed to win 12. Sorry, Vipers 12, Villa 4.
Yeah.
With about 8 draws of the competition so far.
Villa did try to beat Vipers when they were Bunamwaya. But ever since they became Vipers, they have been a little stronger, though Villa has enjoyed playing at Chitende in recent times, managing to win one time through Obi's Payaswanji.
Oh, look at that for football. And that will be a shoe free kick there. Karim Watambala totally enjoying his football. Here he comes Siraji. Paul Wheeler venturing forward now. Vipers on the loose. Enjoying the movement on the green grass. Aziz Kayondo. Chance for the volley. And Babosi trying to be bossy there. Good try there from the young man Babosi Diaruhanga.
Scored the lone goal in their last league game. A key player in the under-20 team that managed to reach the finals against Ghana in Mauritania, and apparently was also in the setup of Coach McKinstry for the Uganda Cranes. But now that Coach McKinstry has left, we don't know his fate. Vipers at the backside.
Khalid Suraji taking that ball forward, looking for Bobos Diaruhanga. Picks up a foul there, Bobos, and referee said it was actually a pull from Sechiganda Ronald. 10 minutes to half time here. Beautiful game of football between Vipers and Villa. It's the true meaning of Ugandan football and the true meaning of the Ugandan Cup. When two giants meet at the quarter-final, you just expect fire, as 2 more giants will be coming up also tomorrow. Kahiro, the left back for the Jogos, currently keeping an eye on Ibrahim Orit in this. Khalid. The ball from Khalid. And away by Subuga Joseph, collected there by Waswa. Innocent Amu, league top scorer for the Vipers with a 1-2. Good play from Watambala. Kayondo Aziz. And here comes a chance for the man from Congo, but just fails to put that ball through.
Yeah, the keeper had hesitated to come out of goal. Then when Manzoki bounced the ball through a powerful header, then Senkoto did try to come and handle the ball. Good try from the Venoms.
I don't know exactly what he was thinking. I think he wanted to cushion it down, or he wanted to head it through. So if you don't know what, but judging from what I'm watching, could have hit his face on this. The ball could have hit it first there.
Yeah, probably wanted to side head it and apparently went for the forehead. That is why it just went in front of him and not the other way. Villa have a goal kick.
Well, Vipers have actually gone 5 competitive games minus victory at Chitende. Sorry, Vipers rather gone 5 competitive games minus victory at Chitende. They've managed to draw 3, lost 2. The last time they won in Chitende was April 14th, a league game against Busoga United, where they won by 4-0. And they're looking for that here. Just coming in from a loss against Barra, 3-2, confirms that. Throw in here for the Jogos. Good movement there again from Gavin Kizito. Oh, the goalkeeper on the far side seems to have picked up an injury. The young goalkeeper, Senkoto Martin.
Yeah, Villa have had problems with their squad. Some players opting for beach soccer and now featuring for the Cranes team in Senegal. Lost against Senegal.
Yeah, 5-1.
5-1, but managed to beat Tanzania yesterday.
Yeah, 4-3.
4-3. So the likes of Emmanuel Waswa decided to travel with the team because of key issues in the background, and apparently Villa needs to work on that if they are to redeem a season, if they are to come at Vipers and try get something. Otherwise, the words will be fresh. The words from Lawrence Mulindwa that sometimes Villa need to work on their team other than breaking stadium, and in particular St. Mary's Kitende. The goalkeeper stands up very quickly, and apparently there is the discussion, a big discussion going on between standing captain Joseph Nsubuga after Asman Al-Sheikh, who was sidelined for indiscipline.
It's good fighting, very good fighting spirit there, Senuga way. Nsubuga flicked on by Waswa. Back to Joseph Nsubuga in possession here. It's a long ball forward, and Wheeler to the rescue. Still wondering how this game would be if it was still normal, can I say, normal conditions without COVID-19. Just don't know how this would be.
With the fans being allowed.
The fans in here, yeah.
Apparently there are a number of fans
it's
allowed.
About 200.
But for Villa, they don't get fans to enter the stadium. Ever since something happened with the stadium, the president and Vipers chiefs have decided to sideline Sports Club Villa. So apparently they don't give them any chance to have fans in the stadium. You have to be very close to access that stadium when you are a Villa fan. But we all know why. Sometimes when they are in the video-owned stadiums and someone feels there is encroachment, then they can do as they please. Villa defending.
Dairo. Babos. Siraji. Aziz Kayondo now. Vipers trying to squeeze on, but again, very good play there from Saddam Masereka. In a couple of days' time, there will be a return leg to be played in Bombo. So Villa will be very lucky if this goes the way it is at the moment. Molondo. Sekaja. Now taking his time here.
Yeah, Bashir Sekaja coming in this one ahead of Fabian Mutombora. Vipers has been using them alternatively, I think, to try attack on two fronts, winning the league and embark on winning the Uganda Cup, winning definitely their first double if they manage to do so.
Manzuki! Good save there from the keeper, Senkoto. Well, Manzuki sees a lobby very close to giving the Vipers the lead in here. And again, excellent goalkeeper, Martin Senkoto. It's only his second game, by the way, right in front of the sticks of the Jogos. But look at this save here, pulled in by, that is the man himself, Kayondo Aziz, and good movement and good save.
I think everything about the would-be goal is beautiful. The cross itself, timed well by Manzoki, powerful header, and then the reflexes from the young goalkeeper, just going to his right and saving the day, but not managing to save a corner, and Vipers will go for that immediately. There is a player down.
Yeah, that is Gavin Kizito. Could have taken a knock.
Captain of the under-20 team, Gavin Mugweri Kizito, was captain of the under-17, then promoted to under-20. If he goes on like that, one day he will captain the Cranes.
Babosi scored a goal from this distance, so it's not new. Patched away by the keeper, Senkoto. Watambala still making that run. Watambala, nice run! What does the referee say? Goal kick?
Oh,
could have been a penalty there.
Yeah, could have been a penalty. If we had VAR, everybody would have had a chance to see what happened to Karim Watambala, the young Crane star. We just need to take a second look at it. The referee had only a few seconds to decide, but looked like he was already in the box. Villa with the ball.
Yunus currently top scorer in the Uganda Premier League. Yunus Sentemu, 16 goals. And here they come again, driving Aziz Kayondo. Aziz loses his footing. Again, good run here. Now this is Saddam Masereka, very pacey footballer. Look at him go. And he still has the ball, Sadam Masereka. That's good play. The Jogos looking dangerous now. Senoga Muhammad. Senoga again. Beats to cross ball through there from Amir.
Amir kills the move because he hesitated to cross first time when he had the chance.
What a game. Now this is played under the true spirit of Uganda. Super football here between Vipers and Villa. This was the call for the penalty. Was it a penalty or no? Karim Watambala. Oh, he dived.
Yeah, it would be a free kick meter outside the box for me. You know, the first time he fell down, leave alone the second time, but that was the first time before going near the box area. But apparently, Dr. Ali Sabila is more experienced when it comes to the whistle. And now, looks like Aziz Kayondo is going into his book for a foul late in the half.
So the captain trying to go there and try and absorb issues, and Kayondo doesn't want to know.
But his captain has to put him to order. That is why he's skipper.
Yeruhanga Bobos rather, shall be the one to deliver this with a few seconds of normal time to play for. Dr. Ali Sabira, professional medical doctor, by the way, dentistry. Long ball forward, Chasia Manzuki, and a way for corner.
Villa team up to clear the ball away from danger. The ball remained there, and they're just lucky it managed to go off. Bobos with the corner.
Bobos. Next in a nice corner. It's still in the D, and the Jogos can get away. Masereka. The chase is on here. Very good backtracking, you have to admit, from Aziz Kayondo.
Yeah, he had to run from left to right and cover up a Paul Wheeler, who had accelerated up front. That is very good movement and very good work rate coming in from Aziz Kayondo.
Kakumo away by Sechiganda, and they run from Insubuga. Sinless by the way of Isaac Ogwangi this match. It's a very long ball. Good pressure, very good pressure from Villa, very good pressure.
If Villa had numbers up front and those brushes where they were there, then they could try to hurt Vipers, but they're attacking in small numbers.
Long from Biaruhanga, Innocent Tamu. Easily collected here by Waswa. Saddam. Masereka Saddam. Wonge. Masereka Saddam. Play there from the hero at the midfield level. Villa will be going slightly behind, trying to pull out the Vipers from their defense. Waswa. Away by Manzuki. Watambala. Collected well by Orit. Orit again. Throw in here for Vipers. And I think there could be a yellow card here. A bit of an earlier foul. You can see the referee point. And could be Derek Indahiro. Is it him? No, it's actually Amir Kokomo.
Yeah, Amir Kokomo at the heart of midfield for Sports Club Villa. You would think for an earlier foul. The referee had just let a play continue, but he had marked what he had done. And apparently, it is a two-way traffic. One for Kayondo and one for Kakomo.
We're just seconds away from the first half, 45 minutes in here. It's still on Babos Yaruhanga. Could be going out the corner. Well, trust me, Sports Club will have been blessed with very many corners in this game, and they'll try very much to see if they can get this. And so it's the same thing with the Vipers. Confirmation to the yellow card to Komo. Vipers corner. Oh, some bit of problems going on inside that D.
Yeah, there is a player down. That is Livingston Mlondo, the former Busoga United defender. Joined the Venoms on merit and has been a very instrumental figure at the backside. Corner for Biaruhanga. It's brushed away by Urit.
And there you go, the referee does blow the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. Well, no serious action we can talk about except the chance that the young goalkeeper in Martin Senkoto saved Manzoki Caesar's effort a while ago, but so far it is still Vipers nil, Villa nil in this one here in Chitende, and there's a lot to play for in the next 45 minutes of this.
Stalemate at half-time and a lot to be played for. Vipers probing a little more, but Villa gallantly defending and apparently battle in the midfield. They've both tried their best, but apparently it's not yet over, as we have another 45 to look forward to.
Well, half-time here in Chitende, Vipers nil, Villa nil. So we're going in for the break. When we come back, analysis and the second half in just a bit. Don't go away.
Well, we've come in at the half, the way the game started, 0-0 between Sports Club Vipers and SC Villa down at the Semeri Stadium, Kitende. It's the round of 8 in this year's STANBIC Uganda Cup. Let me go for a break. When we get back, I'll be joined by Fifi and Asaf Mwebaze, and we shall do the apologies of that time that you missed the game. It's technical.
Experience 100% 4G speeds across Uganda with the Airtel 4G Pocket Wi-Fi available at 123,000 shillings only. It comes with 15 GB free for 1 month. Visit the nearest Airtel shop, device selling shop, or Airtel online shop. www.airtel.co.ug/broadband-discount.
Anyone seen Bob?
Over here!
How did you get in there?
With my Airtel Money MasterCard.
But you don't even have a bank account.
Well, it's not a card. It's virtual, so no plastic, and it's safer.
But what are you doing there?
I want to buy Nancy a birthday gift, book my flight tickets, renew my Big Click subscription, and order shipment.
The Airtel Money MasterCard. It's not a card, but works just like one. Get one on the Airtel Money menu on your phone.
Echa COVID-19 chijja kugwa. If we get vaccinated now, observe social distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly. Together we can defeat this enemy. Echa COVID-19 chijja kugwa. If we get vaccinated now, observe social distancing, wear masks properly, sanitize or wash our hands with soap and water regularly. Together we can defeat this enemy.
Oh yes, we promised sport. It's what we're delivering. It's the STANBIC Uganda Cup round of 8. We are at down from the Semeri Stadium, Kitende. It's still 0-0 between the host team, Vipers, and the visitors, Sports Club Villa. I'm joined in Studio B by a gentleman and lady that are both having that Afro hairstyle. Asaf Mwebaze and Fifi Pikinamid have been watching this closely, and they can tell us what exactly has transpired. But before they do, apologies to Ugandans for the minutes you missed. It's technical, we are working on it, and we still are working on it. Ensure second half is flawless. Asaf, take it on.
The first half was a bit cagey. I think both teams were trying to figure out each other. Vipers were trying to slow down the game to play it from the back, but not getting very many spaces because Villa had come and closed them down, especially in the middle. So they had to throw the ball over the midfield of Villa to try to get to the Villa defense. On the other side, Villa has been a bit composed because I didn't expect them to be this composed, especially when they are playing in Kitende this evening. But they have been very, very composed, not giving Vipers spaces. Now, the only spaces that Vipers were trying to get were down through the wings, Orit on the right and the left back on the other side. And unfortunately, Vipers' delivery of the crosses has been very, very poor. That's why they have failed to actually get their big men in front of Sentamo and Manzoki to have anything to do at the other end of the field. And maybe Vipers also using, I don't know why Vipers is using a right-footed player to swing in the corner kicks, because every time he does it, the ball is actually going out of the goal, and yet the players are in the goal. So maybe, I don't know if they would change and use Kayondo on the right to swing in the ball into that goal. Probably they would have better. So the first half hasn't been a lot of action. It has been a caged affair, like people who play chess, everybody trying to make sure they do not give away anything, anything in the game. Although Vipers actually, I think, had the best chance to score, and the goalkeeper made a wonderful, wonderful save. That, I think, to sum it up, that was the first half for you. Nothing, nothing cutting edge to show that this team is actually more superior. Actually, I'm more surprised and pleasantly surprised that Villa actually has contained Vipers. That
this stage.
Yes, that if Villa was to throw more bodies in front, especially when they break, they could actually hurt Vipers, but they break and only 3 or 4 players are in the mix and they end up losing the ball.
Okay, Fifi, from where I watched, you were closer with Peter Tai in the commentary. What's your summary of this game, the first half?
I think Vipers started it a little bit high. You could say they wanted to put speed in there, but Villa closed them down in the midfield. You would see Amil Kakomo, Kabonge, and using Marcelka to attack swiftly from both sides, because you could see him attacking from the right and the left side. He's the one who added pace. So Villa were comfortable with the tempo that Vipers was playing at. And then for the Venoms, I think a little bit. There were cut down. Creativity has been a little less. You'd see Karim Watambala and Bobo Sibiaruhanga have been closed down. They couldn't get through those balls through the midfield. That is why they resorted to having Oriti swing in at the crosses. But again, Oriti was not a very good deliverer at some point. And whenever he did, sometimes Yunus Sentamu hadn't arrived, or Manzoki was not in a very good position. Apart from what you're seeing on TV, where Aziz Kayondo drafted in one for Manzoki, but apparently Manzoki didn't go for the right decision or didn't close his eyes like people want, because when he headed the ball, at one time it bounced, and then that one was a very good save. So Villa and Vipers both had very good saves, because we saw among the minutes you didn't watch, you could see from the highlights, Villa at one time broke loose, and apparently it was Masereka who ignited that move with his speed. Tried to let in Senoga from the left side, but apparently Senoga failed to get the better of Bashir Sekaja, who had also come out of goal. So for me, I think it has been great for Sports Club Villa, who have managed to contain Vipers.
Yeah, Coach, a few seconds ago, we've just been watching a clip of some kind of simulation that the referee got right. You called for a qualified and top-notch referee. They gave us Ali Sabida. How has his 45 minutes been like?
The 45 minutes, but you're talking about that incident. I think it should have been a free kick, because Vipers should have gotten a free kick, because there was a foul on the player the first time. The referee let it go, and then there was a foul on the player. Although the player doesn't get the foul, but actually his back leg, his tail leg was actually trapped by the Villa defender, who put his foot to stop him from going in front. So I think Vipers should have gotten a free kick at that particular point. But otherwise, the referee has handled himself very well, has kept the players in check, and I think we are set for a better second half, because now everybody has sweated and their heartbeats are in the proper.
So the precipitations are
yes,
fine.
everything is okay. So now we expect Villa to come out. Now they have no fear, because I have a feeling Villa might nick this game because of the fact that they have actually grown into strength minute by minute. You'd see every minute they would win the ball. You'd see them trying to play. At first I thought in the first half that they would try to kick the ball forward, but Villa is actually not kicking this ball and trying to play through the midfield, and Masereka is really a dynamite in the midfield. He's taking them forward. So I think we're going to have a good second half, with Vipers also coming out to also show their might and even making a few changes, because I don't think Vipers will go 10 minutes into the second half without making a change if they don't have a goal.
Yeah, Fifi, something missing in this game. Really, the fans are missing down there. How much of an effect is this?
Yeah, it is a very big effect. Also, we know both teams are rallying on their fans. More so Sports Club Villa. It is the fans that have been part and parcel. Sometimes the management fails to pay players, and the fans step up to do that. Apparently, we all know what is going on. I won't delve into it so much, but I will tell you the fans are a big part of Sports Club Villa. But we know at Chitende, even during the league games, at least they were minimized. We all know what happened between Vipers and Villa. But then for the Venoms themselves, they have about 200 fans, if I'm to go by the laws, because I think you request, and when you're allowed, they have. You could see crackers, you could hear the drums, but apparently when you have a fully packed St. Mary Stadium, you know that the players, sometimes you know what comes with that. When you have that 12th player behind you, rallying behind you, sometimes you go for. So for me, everyone prays for the day when the fans will be allowed back into the stadium.
Coach, a couple of yellow cards. Aziz Kayondo for Vipers got a yellow card, and of course Amir Kakomo. How do these impact on them second half in terms of performances? Kayondo is pushing up front, and Kakomo is defending deep.
I think the Kakomo Villa would be more at risk of even being sent off because of the fact that Vipers spends most of the time camped in Villa's half. So Kakomo is doing more defending than Aziz Kayondo. Aziz Kayondo will get, if he doesn't control himself, because he might get a yellow card for talking. And usually as a coach, I'm very furious if a player gets a card for talking. I'd rather you get a card for kicking somebody or trying to get the ball. So I think the captain of Vipers has to make sure that Kayondo's mouth is closed, so that he doesn't get a second yellow card. Otherwise, it is Kakomo who is more likely to be sent off if he doesn't control himself with the ball.
I'm going into the second half, Fifi. A couple of players still on the bench for either of these teams. Who do you think is going to be number one off that bench to ensure this game changes? Because it badly needs a goal. Yeah, I think for first, the visiting team, that is Villa. They have about the Tunse records on the pitch. They have a Sechiranda, and they have Kazibwe. They have trusted these young lads. I think Kaziba gives a lot of confidence to these players. Sometimes they come in and play freely. So apparently, I think you'll have to choose on 2-1, though you could say that their bench is a little less rich than the Venoms. For the Venoms, you think anybody who can come up, because when you think about Karim Ndugwa, when you think about Epomo Chorezi, you think they can try to hurt Sports Club Villa. And then for the Venoms, I believe they came out with, Kajiba's been changing systems, sometimes going out with 3 defenders. Today he's going out for a 4-3-3, but you realize that at the left flank, apart from Azizi having to overlap sometimes, there have been no crosses coming from that side. And for the right flank, Oriti has utilized it a little bit halfway there. So that means that at one point, if Kayua is available, then bring him on, because he will try to bring in speed and try to cause problems for the 2 defenders. The 2 defenders of Sports Club Villa are also an asset. When you have a Geoffrey Waswa, a promising one, and you have the captain of the under-20 team, that is Mugweri, for you. They are a little composed, they are a little slower, but very sure on what they do. So you need someone who will be a little more intelligent. And then for the Vipers, because the midfield has been closed out, go for different approaches. Villa has been fouling. Make them foul near the box. Bring them to that. Probably you will need a set piece or a penalty. Can give you confidence to move forward. Yeah, Coach, Fifi is talking as a journalist. Sorry, as a journalist. You've been in the dugout. What happens? Do you look out what is happening in that dugout before you make a substitution here?
No, if you start responding to what the other team is doing, sometimes you'll make a mistake. So what you do, you concentrate on your team, the strength of your team. What was your plan when you're coming to the game? Because if you're Villa, you're saying, okay, this game, like I'd said, is 0-0 at halftime. Can we take this game even 0-0 at full time, or can we sneak in a goal? Because this game going 0-0 from St. Mary's Chitende is a plus to Villa, because Villa is taking the game back home.
Okay.
For the Vipers, to make the changes now, because Vipers need to score. Because if they don't score, then it's like they're edging closer to being eliminated. Because if you score in the first leg, then you can defend the score in the second leg. So Vipers has to bring in players on the field to get more goals. I think I would like to see Paul Mucheres in this game, because
okay, coach,
he's more agile.
Thank you very much, Coach and Fifi. Let's go back to Peter Otai and the St. Mary's Stadium getting their weights.
Uganda Cup between Vipers and SC Villa. The second half is on. Enjoy yourselves.
Welcome you back to the second half here. It's a Vipers nil, Villa nil. And St. Mary's Stadium is where we are operating from today, making sure you enjoy everything there is to enjoy. The game proper. Sports Club Villa try very much see if they can keep everything at parity and also make the Vipers sweat in the return leg that will be played in Bombo. Brushed away there by Gavin Kizito for the first corner of the second half here. Well, you'll have to be very, very worried, because at the end of the day, Vipers are very good from the set pieces, though they have not utilized those so far. Corner. Yeruhanga Babosi. Bobos shall be the one to deliver this one. Corner for Byeruhanga. Referee still taking his time, but allows the game to be brought through. Byeruhanga. Brushed away to Watambala. Bobos. Beaten to the ball there by Derek Indahiro. Bobos does well again. Out of the put pass, and nobody in particular. Collected calmly by Sadama Sereka. Play there from Isaac Ogwang, keeping his foot onto the ground and making Siraji Sentamo foul him. Free kick awarded to the Jogos. Villa both injury. Different saga. Good save. Ja. Oh, it's a bit of a communication problem between him and his back. That's Ori doing well there. And stolen away by Waswa.
Geoffrey.
Look at them play. Ori does well. Now legs from Sechiganda, Ronald. Orit again. Nice ball through. And unfortunately for Manzoki, ball just goes away for goal kick here to the Jogos. Manzoki, 3 goals by the way in this campaign.
Yes.
Looking to see if he can add his tally again in Uganda Cup here, but Senkoto is away.
He should try to look for the goal very early, because apparently if it goes on like this, then the coach would think of changing the strikers and bringing in a different partnership. Geoffrey Waswa defending gallantly against his OBs, just left the Venoms a few months back. Was rumored to join Express and URA, but settled for Sports Club Villa on a short contract, and will be looking to move at the end of the season.
Long from Bobos, collected in the D there, and away by Waswa, and again fully cleared away there by Kabonge. Pressure on. Subuga. The referee awarding that for the free kick now to Sports Club Villa. Sentemu, footballer with 16 goals in the league. And they're trying to rejuvenate his career yet again with the team that nurtured him. Vipers here. Bobos. Watambala. And calmly away by Gavin. Collected there by Kabonge. This is good football. Senoga on the side. Cross as well. And good save from the young Sekaja.
Good pass from the Jogos.
Well, this game currently is living to its billing. Trust me, no goals yet really, but very, very tight.
Yeah, and a little bit challenging. Vipers having a penalty claim, but Dr. Ali Sabila, I think, gives them a warning by just walking away. That is an indicator that he went for the whistle as they took to playing, so everybody should do what they do amicably.
Long ball forward now, collected yet again at the midfield. This is Sentamu. Nicking forward. Oritz. Willa. Trying to measure his pass forward here. Gets away perfectly by the Jogos as they calmly move forward. Saddam. Saddam again. The play there from Kabonge. Referee does not award the free kick. Play continues. Oritz. Kabonge. Well, just failing to link up with Muhammad Senoga. It's going to be a throw here to Vipers, and it will be Paul Wheeler to deliver. Halid. Here comes the big man, Manzuki. And defended well there by Waswa. Manzuki. Yeno Sentamu can square this from side, but goes onto the wing side again. Watambala. Bobos Biaruhanga. Score from him this time, Bobos. Kayondo. Away by Watambala. Kayondo again. Chance here. Manzuki not there. Well, that would be a free kick there. Manzuki actually.
Yeah.
A little bit rough there.
But that is also good defending. Going a little bit low. Clearing one for the team. He's holding his stomach. could have been kicked there by Caesar Lobby Manzoki. As Geoffrey Waswa Azizi and Gavin Mugweri discuss something amidst.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah.
Just went with his body to foul, really.
Yeah, it was not actually a kick, it was the body. Threw his body out there.
So 0-0, 54 minutes of the game played. Again, sorry for the breaking signal there. But he's working very hard to make sure that we enjoy and finish this match here. The young man himself, Kizito, is he the one? No, it's actually Sindahiro.
It's
yeah,
Eric.
Sindahiro.
Yeah. Referee orders the medical person off the pitch and orders the goalkeeper back to his position so that the game can resume. Fred Kajobafo, you're a little bit worried. You're at home and have not yet scored. There is a lot of pressure that comes with coaching Vipers at that particular stage.
Martin Sekoto. Ball brushed away now. Then it gallantly collected yet again here. Away by Uganda. They're on the drive here. Vipers still away in the midfield perfectly, you have to admit, by Saddam. Goalkeepers come up quickly. Sekoto. It's part of two young talented goalkeepers, Martin together with Bashir.
Yeah,
Martin for Villa, Bashir for Jokos.
Martin, a less experienced one between the two, but living to expectations. And the question is, can he hold on to until 90 minutes? Needs to be helped by the defenders.
Siraj is long. Martin reads that very, very well there. It's Waswa. Sechikanda just muscled away there. And it will be a throw here to Villa. Their captain in Subuga, Joseph, shall be the one to get this ball forward. And Watambala. It's been very exciting in the midfield there. To watch. Very creative footballer, Watambala. But this is exactly what he goes for there at the back. Throw in. Joseph Nsubuga. The ball forward. Collected calmly by Amir Nsubuga. Siraji. Good play there from Aziz Kayondo.
Joseph Nsubuga, the only player from about 4 seasons ago, suffered an injury for about a year and trying to come back, not yet at his best, but apparently gives Villa confidence at the back by trying to help out the two center backs.
That's a good ball from Paul Wheeler. Once he heads away, collected firmly. It's Kabonge away, looking to the hero. Who's at the backside rather, that's Senoga. Very good play from Senoga. Sechiganda. And read perfectly by Aziz Kayondo, who takes a tumble and gets a foul there. It will be a double substitution right now for the Vipers, really. They need more energy in here. More energy.
Lawrence Tazicha, a striker from Busoga United, and Milton Kalisa will be the new entrants. Oriti and Manzoki will come on respectively, as Vipers try to go for the reshuffle up front. I talked about it that Manzoki will go off if the goals don't come very quickly, because Vipers need to kill off the game.
Away here comes Watambala! Good save from the keeper! What a save from the young Sekoto, Martin!
Yeah. And at one point, you would think someone went for the handball. When the goalkeeper got the ball first time, you would say Vipers a player putting up his arms, probably wanting to get the ball with the arms, I believe that is why Sabina called for the free kick as early as possible. Villa attacking, Ndahiro.
Ndahiro. Connected well by Siraji. Free kick again here. Reaction from Paul Wheeler. You need to be a little bit careful, Paul. Referee can actually give you a yellow card for that. Waswa. Big delivery. It's away, but not very away. Kabonge. Kabonge! Straight to Sekaja's arms there.
I think the match is becoming more lively as we have now dangerous shots coming in too, and the goalkeepers are saving.
Well, Tezicha. Karisa. Stolen away by Ndahiro. Collected calmly at the midfield possession. Senuga. Sechiganda. Turning very well at the midfield with those ostrich long legs there. And that's confirmation of the serve. Tezicha coming in for Manzoki.
Tezicha at one point one of the top scorers in the Copa Coca-Cola tournaments won by Ginger SS. Apparently was formidable for them alongside the young lads like Isma Mugurusi. But Busoga did not, I think, delay to give him a new contract, and Vipers picked up from there like they normally do.
What a shot and what it saved from the goalkeeper there, Senkoto. And that was good power from Watambala.
Yeah. Vipers look out for the best all the time. Yeah, I would want to say, I thought Tezicha had gone up with his arms to try and get that ball.
Just about 30 minutes of normal time to play for here. Vipers Villa. Reminding you that in the last game played in the Uganda Cup, Villa picked up, Vipers picked up a draw here with UPDF. Hope they don't remain like that here. Subuga. Waswa away. Last person who tapped that ball there was Sechiganda Ronald, so it will be a throw in here to Vipers. Sechiganda looking very smart there with his tuck in. Collected calmly by Kayondo. This is Watambala. Forced by. Should have worked up for the free kick. Villa fighting straight away to Sekaja. And Sekaja with a lot of energy forward here. This Kayondo. Ball away by Mulondo. Brush from Tezicha and collected calmly at the midfield level. Nice dancing from Kabonge. Kabonge. Look at Kabonge. Lots of confidence there for Kabonge. Just shielding the ball very well and even standing his ground in there. Well, even if they're having financial problems, Villa, they have given all it takes in this match, really.
I think when it comes to the game of football, sometimes the 90 minutes matter a lot. As long as you get the 11 players and your substitutes are right on point, that can actually motivate you to play better so that you leave a team with such problems and join a better team. I saw the first time at one time Villa had failed to get the required 7 players, but apparently the fans did have a meeting and managed to get the players, and that is how Villa was saved, if you remember so well. So for Villa and Vipers, until the 90 minutes elapse, the problems may not come in. Karim Watambala feeling
Yeah, they could have kicked him in the stomach.
Some pain, but stands up very quickly.
Senoga and Kabongi have been exciting today. This is Uganda. Uganda with a pass. And they run through here. This is Saddam Masereka and he's fouled. Or rather, he actually fouls. Livingstone. Interesting footballer towards Masereka. Wheeler. Kayondo Aziz. Bobos. Siraji. Bobos. Now Wheeler. Come and collect it. That's very good football to the wing side. And driven away perfectly by Kizito Gavin. Uganda, look at those legs there and look at the confidence from Uganda as Paul Muchirez is warming up here.
The best substitute so far in the league, scoring very many goals coming from the bench. So he's to live by his name, super sub, then should be the one to save Vipers Day at office. They are at home and need a goal badly to walk into the second leg, but Villa also making sure they are uptight at the backside.
Aziz up against Subuga, and that is good defense. That's solid defense.
That is teaming up to get the opponent away from the ball.
Just like the word there, it says undoubted strength, and really Villa put some. Look at this strength here. Villa undoubted.
Joseph Nsubuga muscles Kalisa away. That is Aziz Kayondo, not Kalisa. The hairstyle got me confused. Well, Karim Wantambala looks to be walking off, and Paul Muchures will be working on. Vipers now are changing shape and formation.
Well, there you go. Muchures coming in for Tambala. He'll be left to play about 25 minutes if he can. And, there is a problem here with Uganda Ronald. Could have taken a knock to the head, Uganda, but he seems to be okay. The lanky midfielder there for Sports Club Villa. As Villa will also be making a substitution very, very soon here. Let's wait to see what comes out from there. It's going to be a foul again.
Molondo not happy, his shirt is being pulled, and apparently he gets the free kick. Square passes to Siraje Sentamu. Had joined URA, but Vipers re-signed him to better their midfield and to give them depth just in case they manage to go back to the continent.
Siraj. Wheeler. Fighting spirit, perfect here, good ball through. Namir trying to drop the ball through, collected calmly at the back by Halid. Something fantastic for the Vipers, Halid.
True.
It's a long ball there from Molondo. And the chess is on here. Can they keep that ball? Tezicha is failing to see if he could actually get some bit of legs on that one, Tezicha.
Well, Tezicha, Basangwa, Sentamu, as some of the center forwards Vipers has used this season. Starting a little later. Could he have been the one that scored the goal against Ondu Paraka away from home, the only goal that got them to this stage? Villa has had different goal scorers, and that's why sometimes it's hard to mark a particular player because goals can come in from anywhere. As earlier telling you about Vipers striking options.
That's very good play there from Kezicha. Bobos Beruhanga looking for Mucherezi. Yunus Sentamu. Yunus with the delivery. And away. Not very away. And there could be a foul. The right area there. Siraji Sentamu brought down in the sweet territory. Question remains, maybe Bobosi could actually go for this one.
Yeah, but you also have a Paul Mucherezi, right-footed. It is just at the center. He has a very good muscle. Give him a chance if you can, as Siraja sent him a little bit. On another angle, you'd think otherwise, but Bobos there and Paul Mucherezi standing on it. Whoever goes for it, we need to be clinical.
So wondering why the Villa fans, Viper fans had to come with the firecrackers here. But the two strikers, Paul Mucherezi, Bobosi, all standing on this one. All are very good. Look at this. As if they're the ones taking it.
Yeah, Chiwanuka and Kajoba there.
Paul Mucherezi and Bobos, but could be 14. Mucherezi, straight to the keeper. Composure perfect.
Yeah, earlier on you would think he would come out of goal to meet the ball, but knew he had numbers in the box and decided to stand there. Very lucky Mugweri cleared the ball. Such a confident keeper at that age is what Villa needs.
Don't know exactly how old he is. He's such a fine player to watch. I think we have some good talented young goalkeepers, from Seka Jabashir on one side, and of course Senkoto Martin trying to showcase his skills really. Second game in charge for Villa, and I have to admit he's doing well. Molondo. Mucherezi. Good energy. Collected well now. Yunus Sentamu. Aziz Kayondo, that's disappointing really. Very disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. On the other hand, the tiebreaker between Bulefs and Chigazi, the winner between the two will have to take on Proline on Friday. The game is still locked at 1-1. Simon Okech and Jonathan Mutesa are the goal scorers, apparently giving Bull an upper hand because apparently they lead 3-2 on aggregate.
Foul at the center.
Yeah, pardon me. Simon Okech's shot went wide. It is Jonathan Mutesa and your player Musa Esenu.
Yeah, former Vipers footballer.
Yeah, and former Chirinya Jinja SS footballer, former KCCA, trained at URA, former Sowana footballer before coming to Torino. Oh, he has.
Very former.
Yeah, he has moved.
Fighting Mucherezi, Siraji. We're just reminding you that also the Women Elite League is going on. There is this team from Maroons.
Yeah.
That's the prison side. She won their first game by 6 goals.
Yeah, they had a player who scored a hat-trick. Very good player she is.
Oh, look at that speed there from Yunus. Sorry, from Karisa rather. Just here over the bar from Yunus Sentamu.
He is trying but not getting it on target. And I know time is running out for them. 72 minutes, that means you have more 18. But the player there on your screen, Yunus Sentamu, playing for Vipers for a second spell.
Got away. Sentamu. Ooh, I could hear that from here. The referee says the other way around.
Senkoto played for Makerere University in 2017 during the finals against Uganda Matters University in Kozi. So you were asking me about the years. Please do the mathematics. Peter Otai.
Well, one thing I know is not under 20. He's above 20 now.
Yeah,
so
because
he can't fit in the
if he was under 20 with such a kind of talent, then he would have fit into Molebie Kwaso's team. Without a doubt.
Oh, good skills there from Sechiganda. Yunus again. They run through Saddam Masereka. Fouls. Actually, fools rather 2. Uncollected yet again. Here come the Jogos with a strike, and Sekaja is there. It's a very tense game for both sides. It's a big ball forward, no flag. But there has to be a flag. There's an offside there.
Villa starts this very quickly.
Well, end-to-end football, I have to admit.
Just look at Kaziba following up the ball wherever it goes.
Kayondo. It's free kick now to Vipers, as is Bobos. Siraji. Paul Wheeler trying to nick it through, but goes away for throwing here to the same side. Vipers. About 26 minutes remaining to play for here. 26. Battle between Kabonge and Kayondo. Khalid. Bobos. Milton Kalisa. Away they continue. Good play there. Kalisa again. One pass through. This is good. It's a little bit hard there to squeeze that ball through for the Vipers footballer. Almost every blue shirt went to defend. Siraji. Oh, that would be a foul.
Yeah, Villa should avoid such fouls near the area, because at one point your keeper could be exposed, and if they find a very good free kick taker, then you could lose from such fouls. Kajoba a little worried, but we all know why he's worried. He needs a goal urgently. Bobos on the free kick.
Bobos Piaruhanga. Bobos, sliding ball through. Away. Siraji. Siraji. Bobos. Kaziwe, no, it's not Kaziwe, it's Senoka. Look at him just dilly-dally with the ball and playing very well. Chance for the low-driven shot, but straight to Sekaja. Oh, trust me, what a game. What a game here.
Yeah, it's a little
non-stop
tight.
Football.
Yeah, you realize no team would want to open up. And now that they know it's a few minutes left to be played for, they are very cautious on the ball. Sentamu Siraji.
Tesicha. Can he do with this here? Nothing. It's going to be a throw-in. Began quickly. This is Kayondo. Now that's what is called where are you going? This is Kayondo. Chirez. Bobos. To nick that ball through. Bobos Beruhanga! Not a bad try really, but a couple of yards away.
Yeah, poor execution. It was between Bobos and Pomo Chorezi. Ever since he came on, he has tried to bridge the gap in the midfield for the Venoms, but apparently Villa are standing tall and are defending in numbers. They are defending numbers more than they are going up front. Apparently for them, they are okay with a draw and could settle matters in their own backyard if days to come.
Long from Insuruga. Siraji. Bobos. Olondo. Siraji. Bobos. Drop that ball forward, Bobos. Aziz Kayondo. Looking for room and space. Let's make that ball through, but back to the legs of Bobos. Siraji. Tesicha. Sure, that's not a good one, but Semkoto.
Yeah, I think it was reckless of him to shoot. They should have moved more forward. He had all the space, and he had players who were accelerating off him, both from the right and the left side.
All right, tomorrow it's Express and KCCA.
No,
Hey.
isn't it Wakiso and Police? You tell me more. It is between the two, but one of them is the right game we are going to broadcast.
Now that does not help anyone, Fiona. Aziz Kayondo collected calmly. Bobos cross as well. Gliding header! Sweet goal there. Beauty of a finish. Tesica makes it 1-0, and they will celebrate here.
It comes in from the substitute. The young lad from Busoga doesn't hesitate when he gets the space to shoot. It was a free header, jumped a little bit, put energy on it, and boom, it went in the back of the net. Of course, that gives the Vipers more confidence to move forward. Villa have just slept for a moment and punished by the Venoms. Pidotai tomorrow is KCC Express. You were right on that. Apologies, sir.
When Caesar Manzoki does not deliver, it will always be Tesica. But look at this from Bobos, and look at that header.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper Senkoto had nothing to do with that.
Just look at him get backwards a bit to get the right position of the ball, and then diagonally swing it away. A good from Lawrence Tesica.
That's a super cross from Bobos. That's a good header. Just read the mind of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he lost his marker. Mugwe Richizito did not follow him up. Vipers want to double their lead.
This is Kizito. Collected calmly. Kabonge now stolen away. Well, the Vipers want to make another double sub here. They want to kill this here.
Yeah, they are better when it comes to depth in squad.
Aziz Kayondo playing well. Paul Mucherezi misses his footing and Siraji steals away. That's Kabonge. Well, did they begin that?
I think the referee will now let in the substitutes come in. You have, is that Richard Basangwa? Yeah, just 31 should be Richard Basangwa. Also featured for the under-20 in Mauritania. Will be coming. Comes in for
Kayondo coming out.
Yeah.
Anyone goes on coming in.
Yeah, Galuango will take on Aziz's position, and Yunus Sentami's position will be taken on by Richard Basangwa. So you have Basangwa and Tezicha, both young lads, attacking for the Venoms for the next 9 minutes of the game. Villa, Geoffrey Waswa.
Villa also make a sub.
Yes, Sechiranda, yeah.
And on shot 16, Derek Sechiranda. And also shot 25, Nicholas Kamonge out. And on shot 14, Moses Chiburi.
Double sub there for Villa. Moses Chigundu coming in for Kabonge Nicholas. Asada Masereka out for Sechiranda. Trust me, we have enjoyed some good football here. The St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende, free-flowing, you have to admit. Gavin puts that ball away for a throw in here. 8 minutes to play.
Senkoto Martin, the goalkeeper of Syria, shot 1.
I think that's made a substitution in goalkeeping.
Yeah, and that is Saidi Ken should have come on. made Kaziba Edward, their coach, a little bit disappointed when you say coach put his arms around the chest.
Listen, I think it was a yellow card to him, Fiona.
Okay.
A little bit of a problem there. Yellow card for Sekoto.
And I don't think it was for time wasting because it's the team that is trailing. Free kick for Villa. Ndahiro to take this one.
For Derek Ndahiro. And collected by the goal scorer, Chesicha. Orthodox clearance there from Livingstone Mulondo. This is just well by a while ago. Kazibwe. Villaluzi. Moment about 6 minutes to redeem themselves if they can. And collected could be a foul, if I'm not mistaken. No. Rumor is
The what? Spill it, Peter.
all right, let's go then.
Coward in Peter Otai. You just don't throw such a message out there and fail to continue. I'll ask Clay Amlindwa probably to finish that for me because apparently maybe you read her tweets. Ndahiro looking to go long.
Ndahiro. That's a miscue.
Corner for Villa.
I just wanted to say that Shaban Muhammad has actually been recalled back from suspension.
Good for him. What about Asiku?
He's still on suspension.
So that is the depth in squad for Vipers because amidst Basangwa, Tezicha, Yunus and now Shaban.
Run ball through. Here they come again. Basangwa. Well, that goes away with the goal kick there. But again, very good run. And, ooh, now that's dangerous. He landed on the
pavement.
The pavement around there. That's very dangerous. That's the reason that's why it's advisable to extend the green a little bit further.
Vipers playing with the manless as one of the players has received medication. Geoffrey Waswa. That is Okwi's young brother for you, formerly of Sowana Football Club. Apparently went to Zambia and finding solace in Sports Club Vida. Let me leave that to Peter Utai.
Galiwango. Gavin. Galiwango again. Cross ball through. Oh, it is just by Nelton Carissa. With a long delivery. It's a nice one, and Tezicha could have made it two, but fortunately, well, just goes over the bar there for a goal kick.
Substitution for Sevilla. Out shot 28.
Senoga is coming out here.
Yeah, Senoga will be coming on.
Mohamed Senoga and out shot 15 Francis.
Olaki will be coming on.
Ronald Olaki.
Olaki will be coming in there for Senoga Mohamed. I have to admit, I'm very much impressed with the squad of Sports Club Villa. They have some pretty talented footballers in there. Maybe they're trailing, but they have showcased some good football.
Okay.
Olaki.
Yeah, Olaki Francis for you. One time was vying to be top scorer in by then the Azam Uganda Premier League and was a darling at Kavumba under Smarto Bedi stewardship for Sowana Football Club before they became Toro United, but apparently ran out of favors, and starting on the bench for such a young talented footballer is a message to the viewers that Francis Olaki probably needs to do something better.
Bobos here. From him. 2 minutes remaining to go. Just reminding you, you're watching the STANBIC Uganda Cup.
47th edition. Of course, considering all the teams that won this trophy earlier in the 70s, in Zambia, most of them are not there. Gangama, which was Mbale Heroes by then, now are defunct a little bit.
Vamos. Here. Referee adds a minimum of 5 minutes in this match. It's 5 minutes confirmed. And here come Uganda, but unfortunately Lucky couldn't be caught in. Galiwango. Oh, that's to play Tezicha on the wing side. Tezicha now to Galiwango with the delivery, but good play there from Waswa. Ooh. Right in front of me and the coach.
Geoffrey Waswa will not be pleased with what he's done, and apparently the fans of his former club Vipers feel that and try to boo him, but as a professional player he'll just let that off as Disan Galiwango will swing in the free kick for the Venoms. Just look at him, he wanted to knick-knack, but Geoffrey Waswa could not buy into that. Free kick for the Venoms.
Galiwango with a long one, and that chance it goes out. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
close call.
Yeah, Vipers would have killed that off in style, and it would have been a very huge task for Villa to come back after conceding 2, but with 1 they can try to negotiate. Elsewhere in Chigezi, Bull have scored a second goal. Owen Mukisa scoring that in the 86th minute, and apparently Bull may be the team to play Pro Line on Friday.
They collect the ball. Sometimes the footballers of Vipers would like to be very, very clever. Here comes the balls.
It is height advantage for me, but again, brilliance from Francis Olaki. He quickly slotted that in, and Sechiganda did not need to rise a lot. He just needed the energy, and bam! He pushed it so hard. Sekaja had no chance of getting this. Just the corner. Sorry, it was the cross. Then Sechiganda rises above everyone and slots that in above Sekaja. Just slightly above his head. By the time Sekaja thought of bringing the hands to the ball, it was already in. It is 1-1. Villa have the advantage.
Well, can somebody please calculate for me the height that Sechiganda has leaped to hit that ball through? With 5 minutes that were added here, Vipers 1, Villa 1. Villa putting their financial worries aside, and they are giving us a show today. If this game ends like this, my man of the match, Sechiganda, none other than...
You've switched sides all of a sudden. Villa
Olaki
going for a second.
is on the chest here. Francis Olaki, you can pull a hamstring really. He has given it up.
At one time, Emmanuel Okwi did tell the media that his young brother was the next big thing. Olaki did not live to those words, but there is a better chance to redeem yourself with that across that resulted into the Sports Club Villa goal.
Galiwango. Ball just goes away there. Villa are just seconds away from a hard-fought draw here in Chitende. Vipers are seconds away from disappointment. This game is still 1-1. Tezicha Sechiganda, goal scorers for the moment. And here they come again. Dangerous they are, marching along here. They will allow that to go away. The record still stands. Vipers rather still extend their tally of not winning a game in Chitende.
Yeah, of not winning, but again also Villa coming there and sometime getting the big result they need.
There you go, the referee blows the whistle to bring the 45 minutes of this Uganda Cup quarter-final first leg to an end. The Vipers will feel a little disappointed, not even a little, but very disappointed. But Vipers, well, will have themselves to blame. The Jogos have did it here.
And known to look for Mama Maria to try redeem him. Kajoba walks off with a head low, but we all know why. There's a lot of pressure that comes with coaching Vipers. They're a team that want to win every game. Sechiganda there, but two super headers. One from Lawrence Tezicha and the other bullet from Ronald Sechiganda. Villa and Vipers locked in a draw.
Well, Vipers have now gone 6 competitive games minus victory in Chitende. And trust me, they will have to look deep and deep in Bombo this week here if they are to go through to the next round. For now, it's a quick break, the analysis and the wrap-up, but this ends Vipers 1, Villa 1.
Semakula is almost Soboze that wants to trade with China. Semakula has money for his flight, money for his goods. Naye that emergency quarantine money is scaring Semakula. But the Semakula needs to relax.
Because with Subula Express China Trade Connect, he can get access to thousands of traders, save on the airplane ticket, have his goods quality checked, and pay only after inspection when they arrive while still enjoying Katogo in Rufura. Don't worry like Semakula. Sign up to Subula Express China Trade Connect today and experience the most convenient way to trade with China.
Contact us on Africa China Banking Uganda at stanbic.com. or call us on these numbers for support and more information.
STANBIC Bank, it can be.
STANBIC Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund.
How it felt to do business yesterday. How we made you feel today. How it felt to track your letter of credit yesterday. How it feels today. What it felt like waiting for your guarantee document yesterday. What you accomplished today instead. Introducing Quantum Trade, putting you ahead today.
Oh yes, we've come to the end of the first game at this quarter-final stage of the STANBIC Uganda Cup 2021. My name is John Bansent. Welcome back from St. Mary's Kitende, where it's finished 1 Vipers, 1 Sports Club Villa. I'm joined in studio by Asaf Mwebaze, a coach, administrator, and Fifi Fiona Pekinamiro, a journalist like me. And it's them that are designed to break this down for us. Let me start with Fifi today.
Yeah. For once you thought Vipers wanted it all, but good substitution coming in from the coaches Kajoba, Kiwanuka, and the rest. You can't take that away from them. Deciding to go in for Tezicha. Sometimes when those you've trusted to start don't deliver, that means that you look for options. So you would see when Tezicha came in, the centre halves of Villa in Mugweri and Geoffrey Waswa had, I think, gotten used to tracking down Yunus and Manzoki. So Tezicha freely got himself from the marker and decided to go a little backwards. It was the two interpasses between Bobos and Kayondo. Then finally Bobos delivered. Because other than that, you would think Villa tried to close down Vipers, not giving them a chance. It was until Vipers scored that Villa now opened up because they thought they had to throw in everything. And again for Villa, still good substitution coming in from Edward Kazeva. The second has came in, but it's Francis Olaki who decided to take matters in his hands, moved along the right flank, crossed, and then it was met by Sechiganda. Sechiganda was lingering in the midfield, but now got some time to go off. That is the defenders. Tried to rise above them and got the equalizer. It means a lot for Sports Club Villa. I could say that last 10 minutes of the game were a lot more enjoyable than the last 80, including the first half.
Coach Asaf, you called for a goal at halftime. It came. 2 goals came in the final 10-15 minutes. What do you think was done tactically right by men that you share a job with?
I think Vipers, I expected them to throw the kitchen sink to Villa, and that's what they did. But I think Vipers' problem is, I think, the number of the players they have. I think sometimes the coaches, technical coaches, getting confused on who to play, who to start. I mean, you have this array of talent that sometimes if you're not very astute as a coach, you'll get problems. And I think that's what is disturbing Vipers at the moment. Because if you see Galwango coming off the bench for Vipers, Muchure is coming off the bench. I mean, that is too much talent. So they had to score, but they did not handle the game as I expected, because after scoring, you'd have expected Vipers to take Villa to school, but they didn't. Instead, Villa somehow rose up. But give it to Villa that they were tactical astute. Even conceding the goal, they didn't look like a bad team. I think the coach, Villa, this evening was a very well-drilled team. If you're looking for the better coached team, I would tell you that Villa was the better coached side in this game, because they knew what to do. They put everybody behind the ball. They didn't have it. They sprang up properly. Then I think the substitute from the Villa coach was an inspired substitute, because as soon as Olake came on, then that wing he completely opened it. He ran the first time, he didn't get in the cross. Then the second time when he came, he crosses the ball, and guess what?
1-1.
1-1. So it is, I think, advantage Villa going to Bombo, because Villa can afford to play a goalless draw, which Viper cannot do. As a goalless draw, puts Villa in the semi-finals of the Uganda Cup.
And that will be very, very monumental for the Villa fans out there. I think they are partying as of now, because for them, any result against Vipers is what inspires them, is what makes them dream. And I tell Ugandans, the quarter-final draw is now complete. Bull has beaten up on Kigezi Homeboys 4-2 on aggregate. That means Kigezi Bull will be away against Proline on Friday. Tomorrow, we shall be at Wankurukuku Express FC Square Pasimoto. Mukano Gwabangi will play KCC in a big game down there. And on Thursday, we shall be at Kabaka Chabaku, where Wakiso Giants will entertain Police. Fifi, the game opening up in the second half.
Yeah.
We have a big game coming up ahead of us.
Yeah.
What do you think is happening down in the dressing room at St. Mary's Kitende?
I think Villa are rejoicing. Vipers are a little down, but that is being down, not out. But just like what Chas have said, for Fred Kajoba, sometimes when you have a big squad, you need to decide. I've seen teams trying to nurture the young players to manage that conveyor belt. If you have players just graduating from Chitende, joining the team, the ones coming in from the under-20, trying to alternate them with the experienced players to get something. Because for me, it is who plays when and who plays where. At that time, it is really bad because, like we've already said, in the league, again, Vipers may come up with such a lineup. Sometimes for me, I would go with a more hungrier squad. With the Uganda Cup, because you've seen, when Basangwa came in, Tezicha came in, Bobo still, that is under 20 for you, they try to deliver. Sometimes you have those who have fresh legs, use them amicably. For Sports Club Villa, it is throwing in everything they have. And like we said, at one point, when a team realizes they have problems in the kitchen, what do you try to do? You try to take those you're playing to the cleaners by playing out there, because Villa, when you play well there, definitely Lawrence Mulindwa can tell the scouts, get me that player, or if not Vipers, but any other team. So that means play your heart out. So for me, it is Vipers at a disadvantage as they visit a Villa. But we've seen it in the past. Sometimes Villa also need to handle their game very well. First of all, handle their players very well to keep them away from the media, like we've seen. Keep them at bay and then take on Vipers in a better and even a better shape than they were in today.
Yeah, Villa to get to this stage beat up on Ndeje.
On Duparaka.
Ndeje.
Oh, Ndeje first.
At round of 32, and then on Duparaka. Vipers to get to this stage, beat up on Bull, Busoga United, and UPDF. They've been to that stadium where Villa hosts its games and won a game 3-1. They scored very, very, very late. Coach, in a minute, as we summarize this, are there any chances for Vipers to resurrect their chances of winning a second Uganda Cup?
Yes, Viper is still the better team. If you look at the players that they have, like I said, and Fifi has said, which players do you put in the game? Because right now, after watching Vipers several times, you are hard-pressed to know which is Vipers' starting 11. That you would know that these are the people who are coming in, then this one comes in as substitute. And because whenever they have a bad result, then the team almost alters to look like something else. So if they can get themselves and know the right player in the position and who comes in after the other, then Vipers is without a doubt the stronger team and can go to Bombo and even whitewash Villa from there. But with the score tied at 1-1, Villa also has an opportunity to say that, because Villa is very good at defending. If you look at their games, most of the games that Villa plays, they are almost goalless. You have goalless draws. It's very difficult to score Villa if you've looked at the results. So Villa goes into this game with an advantage, with an away goal. And Vipers has to open up in Bombo, which also can be a disadvantage to them, because you can go to Bombo, open up, and the next thing you know, Villa is in the lead against you. Villa wanted a 0-0 draw, and they score against you. So I think the game is balanced going into the return leg. Yeah, Villa at home, advantage, Vipers with the better players. And what is not balanced is that I promised you football, and it's what we deliver. For us, we are equilibrium. Like coach, it's balanced, equilibrium. But I remind you, Ugandans, that the Women Elite League continue today. And of course,
Coach Asaf Mwebazi's Shimaroons beat up on Ehikos 6-1. The earlier game today down at that Fatakin Center in Injeru was scoreless between Wakiso and Lango. Those games continue, and UBC will try as much as they can alongside the Federation of Uganda Football Associations to ensure that they get to use some of these games, especially at the deep end, to determine who progresses to the Women's Super League. Fifi, in summary, please, 20 seconds.
Yeah. Buns,
okay,
please.
Okay, 40 seconds.
Buns, let me get a minute.
Okay, take a minute.
We have new members of parliament sworn in. Like I've already said, I'm advocating for women football. I have a reason. I was spokesperson for the women team when we beat South Sudan 22 in total. We moved from that. We have a very good league, starting with the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Anita Among, and the rest. Please promote women football. Then for the Uganda Cup, the teams need more sponsorship so that we don't hear of stories that are happening in Sports Club Villa, because believe me, when the teams are equally balanced financially, structure-wise, you'll have a very good competition.
Thank you very much, Fifi. Before Coach comes in, I'd like to remind Ugandans and tell Uganda, sorry, that I know I belong to a certain WhatsApp group that has Sports Club Villa fans, and they are soliciting funds amongst themselves. I think with this result, they may get to about 20 million this evening. Coach, summarize for me. First of all, I thank you for coming down, and please do come again when we call for your time. But summarize in about a minute.
It was quite a very intriguing game, a very nice game, and we look forward to the return leg in Bombo.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday.
This Saturday.
It's the place to be, but I'm sure the tickets might be double or thrice the price.
The price for the few fans that will go down there.
Not even the few fans. It is the rivalry between these two teams, because I'm not sure where there were Villa fans in.
They weren't there.
So
they weren't there.
I am sure Villa is going to do the same. Villa might do the same. See, this is what brings rivalry in football very interesting. So Villa will also do something that is very outrageous, that probably have a ticket for Viper fans that will cost 100,000 for the game. But nevertheless, we expect a brilliant game in Bombo on Saturday. And my Villa friends, Afande
Kavuma. He must be over the moon now.
He's over the moon, but we hope to have a better than this, because this was very good for display for Ugandan football, for a League Cup, for a cup game. But we expect even a better one, because the other one is a do or die. You either win or you bust.
Thank you very much, Fifi, and Coach Asa for being the guys responsible for breaking down this for Ugandans. And Ugandans, thanks for watching this from wherever you may have been, either live on TV or our various social media platforms. Please do join us again tomorrow, because Express FC is hosting KCCA at the Wankoloko Stadium. From me, John Banz, and the rest of the team in Kampala, it's good night. Bye-bye.